Hello, Facebook family. How's everybody doing this morning? I want to talk a little bit about something that no one wants to talk about. My mom is a very private person, and she would not like me putting this out there. But I put this out there because I know there's other loved ones that are going through the same problems that we do, and it's called mental illness. I have endured it for over 3 years. After my mom got cancer and had a heart attack, I left California, as my sister had bipolar, the other one had paranoid schizophrenic, diabetes, COPD, my mom, like I say, with cancer and heart conditions, and my dad with so-called Alzheimer's and a stroke, diabetes, and his heart was, they said he needed a pacemaker for his heart. So it was too much. So it was so expensive for supplements. It was so expensive for homeopathic doctors. And sure, it worked, but you had to have that $85 each month. Well, after I ran out of money, I burned through about $50,000. I used up all my savings and all to come home and to buy the supplements and to take care of my family. Well, I did not know what to do because it was just tough. When you run out of money, it's tough. So I asked God, what can I do? What can I do? This is when He brought the Healy into my life, which has been the best investment I've ever made. I've been able to get everybody improvement in their health and get them back to functioning normally again. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get the same results. The FDA, FTC does not allow me to say anything like that. But I tell you what, I honestly believe this is the best out there. I don't think there's anything better than this machine. I'm living proof after spending all this money. Also, I had depression and chronic fatigue syndrome. I was completely burned out. And at times, I didn't know if I was going to make it to be able to take care of my family. Most people would have done left and give up and put them in assisted living a long time ago. But I hung in there. And the last straw after my dad had the stroke is I started treating him with the Healy wirelessly to the nursing home where he's at from my house. And he started getting up out of the bed and walking. And they couldn't understand it. They couldn't explain it, but I knew what was going on. But so what they did, they doped him up. 6 medications, Depakote and some other sedative medicines to keep him in the bed. But it was such a challenge and so hard for what took place. So anyway, I talked to them, the caseworker, and they wanted me to keep them over there. And they said he needs 24/7 assistance. He needs to be in the nursing home. I went over there to visit, saw how he was stooped over in a wheelchair and he couldn't talk. I was so disturbed, I told the nurses, I said, no, not on my watch. I'm getting my dad out of this nursing home. I'll take care of him myself. So that's exactly what I did. The first 2 weeks wasn't easy because I was still learning how to use the Healy machine and at the same time spoon feed him. I had to take a blender, liquefy his food, and spoon feed him. He could not stand up on his own 2 feet. He could not talk, could not walk, he could not hear. By the way, his hearing has come back. He has hearing loss for many years, but his hearing's coming back. All these things happen. And in 2 weeks and 3 days, I watched my dad walk down the back steps, and I have a picture of it. Walking without the cane, without the walker, without anything. So I just want to share this great testimony for those who have loved ones. It's $1,500. July the 1st, it goes to $5,000. This is the reason I'm putting this video out. If you've got the money or a credit card to get it, it's the best money you'll ever spend on your loved one's health. Everybody have a great weekend.